We always say this to you. Truth, justice, and the Big Sil's Way. The only show that gives you truth, justice, and the Big Sil's Way. That's right. And by the way, we have a bunch of tidbits today. We had somebody there live at the joint practice for Eagles and Patriots. I'll explain here in a second, but we first have to thank our sponsor, and we are powered here on the Big Sil Show, National Football Show, and here at JAKIB by BetUS, guys. We really appreciate our brand new relationship with those guys. If you're looking for a new betting house during the football season coming up, BetUS is your place to go, and we're very proud to have them part of the program here. So please check out their website, and we so appreciate that. But guys, I'm going to say this to you. I don't think you're going to have to really go too far to figure out who was texting me throughout the joint practice. It's funny, over on my Twitter page, you got people at Dan Sileo Show going, "You're not there." No, but I got a guy who was and is in the Patriot organization, and he was sending me some video stuff, and we were talking back and forth on some of the things. Obviously, the Patriots are in a rebuild. And we had some takeaways. I'll tell you what, watching that guy ESP put shit out there on the WIP Twitter page, and then listening to the actual scouts that were there, completely different than what folks were saying. Now, did the Eagles pretty much have their way with the Patriots? Well, they should. They're a better team. But I'll say this. Hold on. JM says Judon is going to stay in New England. Well, this just in here and only here, Howie Roseman has made a call to the New England Patriots and Elliott Wolf about the availability and how much the price tag would be for Matthew Judon. That doesn't mean he's going to be making a move. That just is how Howie is. He wants to know market value. You know why? Also, when you look at a guy like Matthew Judon, because then you can look around the league and try to figure out what the market value is for potential edge rushers that you may want to inquire about, also that may not be as expensive. It's all about finding out what market value is right now. Not saying that they're going to sign him. When you make a call to a guy like Elliott, when you call Elliott Wolf, he's the general manager of the Patriots, and you ask him, well, I'm looking for this particular number here. And then you look at what Brian Burns and how he set the market with a 2 and a 5 and 20 million. Well, that's a younger ball player. Okay, that's a younger ball player. So, I mean, you're not going to get that value for a 31-year-old edge rusher, even though Matthew Judon is more versatile. By the way, a guy like Matthew Judon fits what exactly Vic Fangio's looking for in an edge guy that's multi-talented, that can put his hand in the dirt and stand up. He likes those versatile guys. He likes the Teddy Bruschi type dudes. He likes guys like that. Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel was a great player back in the day. Okay? You think you all had a good practice? I didn't say that, dickbag. I did not say that. I'm going to give you the takeaways from a scout that was there. And get this, like I said, it's not going to take you being a rocket scientist to figure out who's in the Patriot organization that's contacting me. Well, maybe for you, Lord Von, it might take a little bit more. You might need about 5 days to figure out who the guy was that was texting me. Okay? You might take a little longer. So, okay, just to be fair here, might take a little longer for you just to figure it out, right? Sills, I beat you to it. All right, Lord Von. Did you see that DeJohn Cooper DeJean is back out there, and he was activated. I did see that. Sills, how he kicks the tires on everyone. Absolutely true. Judon versus Crosby, Hendrickson. Judon trade of tires. I'm with you. How quick for Smith or Huff to get up to speed? Absolutely true. Okay? Absolutely true. Now you know why Tom Brady has the rings he has, Sills. It's not because he was great. It's because the talent around him was great. No question. And the talented coaches that they had around him. Everything absolutely worked in sequence with how they won ball games, and they had a balanced roster. We're going to get to really the takeaways here. Sirianni spoke prior to the practice, and I'll tell you something. Here again, what I take away from him. He was there in the scrum. You know, he really doesn't really say anything any longer. He says a lot, but he doesn't say anything. That's not what I heard, Nick. Huff having a big day. I'll tell you exactly what I was told. Cooper DeJean, as you said, he's back. Gardner Johnson is working back through his injuries. That's starting to concern me a little bit. How you doing, Sills? We are still waiting on deal for Reddick, and now he's requesting a trade. What's your prediction on him? He plays with the Jets. He plays with the Jets. That's my prediction. You know, he was asked the question on what he's going to be looking for prior to the practice today. Reinforcing habits, details, coach talk. Wasn't really anything worth really even repeating. He asked about joint practices, trying to get better. I mean, it's all chalkboard shit. No fights. You're there to compete. Okay. Quinyon Mitchell. By the way, here's something here. Boy, they're playing him a lot in slot. They're putting him a ton in the slot. A ton in the slot they are. Steen, I don't know. Trying to get him up to speed, get him more reps. That's what he wanted to see today. Jalen Hurts, I'm going to get what happened. This is Nick prior to the practice. Jalen Hurts delivering all passes. He's laser focused. Okay. Britton Covey's had a nice camp. He really has. Actually had a pretty good day today too, supposedly. There's going to be only one joint practice. This is where they really get the bulk of their work done. Because the exhibition season, they really don't get any work done. You guys are really going to just lace it up and go play September 6th against the Packers without any real game quality reps. You know, I could see the offense getting away with that, but that defense is not going to get away with it. So let's get into the practice. You guys can probably, like I said, figure out who's sending me these clips and who's sending me these texts. I'm not going to say his name, but I've been friends with him for over 40 years. And we had a great conversation throughout the entire practice and joint practices. And Dean and White got the bulk of the first team reps. Second team was Zach, Bond, and Trotter. I'll tell you this about Trotter. Continue to improve. Had a nice day. Continuing to improve. By the way, unlike any other place, you're not going to get, this is a scout talking. Okay? This is a scout. This is a scout that was there. It's going to be objective. Patriots know they're in a rebuild. They know this. Okay? There's not any illusions. It's the reason why they were able to get Drake May as high as they were with the third pick. You're picking third. Your roster's thin. I'll say this about the Patriots, though. One thing about that, hey, when you're good for 24 years, 23 years, eventually the gas can runs empty. They had a 23-year run with how they do business. I mean, I don't know about you. It's the most successful 23-year run in pro football history. So you can say whatever you want about the last 4 years with the Patriots. Anybody would take 4 years of shitty football versus 6 championships over 23 years. You can say whatever you want about them. No football team in pro football has had a run like that. Not the 49ers, not the Cowboys, not the Steelers have had a run like that. Steelers probably more so, but the last 17 years, the Steelers really haven't been the Steelers. The Steelers now are more concerned about not having losing seasons than winning Lombardi trophies. Okay? Quinyon Mitchell's going to be a good player. He's going to be a good player. Something else that was evident today. The Patriots could not cover Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown. They just could not cover him. I mean, even at the point of attack, A.J. was just jamming he was jamming them. I mean, Pat's corners, man, I'm talking to my guy. Let's see if anybody has named him yet. No. But my guys, these guys were getting free releases off the line of a scrimmage. Yeah, Gonzalez did get cooked. A couple times out there in practice, he did get cooked. Devontae Smith, once again, impressed every single scout and coach in New England. God, he runs great routes, they say. Precise routes, finishes them off. And you know what do you think they said the most impressive thing about Devontae Smith is? What do you think the most impressive thing they said about him? Look at this. Flip-flop, still saying Queen Mitchell will be a good before any real games. He's getting competition versus fucking teams now, guy. And he looks like he's going to be a good ball player. We'll see. Flip-flopping? So get this. This guy plays against fucking Toledo. And Senor's already thinking he's going to be an ace corner. I'm not like you, man. You got to prove it to me. I'm not like you. I don't give you the benefit of the doubt like you do, dude. Senor, you give everyone the benefit. That's a you thing. You don't get the benefit of the doubt in the NFL. Okay? Whatever, guy. And you know what? You're delusional. Senor, you call me Flip, you're delusional. Okay. Yeah, Devontae. What do you think the number one thing about Devontae Smith? What do you think they said about Devontae Smith that's the number one thing about him? You know what they said? When the ball doesn't come his way, okay? When the ball doesn't come his way, he runs that route exactly like that ball's coming to him. This is one thing I've always said that A.J. Brown does a shitty job of. He does a shitty job of that. Most one wideouts don't do that job as well. Randy Moss is notoriously awful at that. Okay? But he runs those routes, every route, like the ball is coming to him. And that's a quality, that's a character thing, that is a guy that really knows the position and that gives his heart and soul. Okay? Love it. Fantastic. Kenny Pickett, quarterbacks look good. The Patriots had no answers for the Kellen Moore routes that they ran at them. They really had no answers for them whatsoever. Okay? No answers. Brandon Graham put some pressure. The tackle position for the Patriots is brutal. Offense, I'm talking. There was a Bryce Huff sighting. He had some pressure in the game, as did Nolan Smith. They showed up, especially situationally. Kobe Dean still can't cover. I mean, this guy can't cover anybody. Broke up a pass in the end zone. Obviously, a highlight you want to circle, but this guy can't cover, man. He's not very good. Good teams will expose him even more. Okay? Heisman Trophy. Look at Smitty was a Heisman Trophy winner. So what? That means dick. It's the worst award you can possibly win in the NFL. Honest to God. I mean, I could name you 1,000 Heisman winners that stunk. Okay, let's look at the great Heisman winners in the game now. Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson. Sills, that's why I come here compared to everywhere else, because you tell it how it is and you don't shy away from rebuttals or opposite takes. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Baker Mayfield's good, you think? You think Baker Mayfield's good? Right? Baker. Okay, Baker. Sure. Okay. All of them are good? Yeah. Heisman There's only been one Heisman Trophy winner, actually two Heisman Trophy winners that have ever gone on to win the NFL MVP. You know who they are? Staubach and Cam as a quarterback. Staubach and Cam. That's it. You know how many Heisman Trophy quarterbacks have won Super Bowls? Staubach and who? Lamar never won a Super Bowl. How many Heisman Trophy winners that were quarterback have won a Super Bowl? Elway never won it. Thank you, Eduardo. Please, guys, do me a favor. Hit the like button. Lamar's an MVP. Thank you, Arthur. Yes. Only Roger Staubach's the only Heisman winner to ever win a Super Bowl. Plunkett. Plunkett. Thanks, James. Plunkett. Plunkett won two, actually. Plunkett won two. Right. Plunkett and Staubach. Sills, would Judon be an upgrade over Reddick? Yes. He can do more. He's a better cover guy. He's a better cover guy. Absolutely. Guys, please do me a favor. Hit the like button here. Let me finish here. Hurts was outstanding. No two ways about it. He was outstanding today. You know, I told you this. Guy plays well. Guy looks good. I'll tell you exactly what my friend who was there said about him. From the time they saw him 2 years ago to the time they saw him right now, they said that he's improving. Kellen Moore's making an impact on him. A lot of checkdowns. They threw the ball deep, too. They threw some deep passes today. He was good today, man. Multiple people in the Patriot organization were saying it. Okay? Multiple people were saying it, that Jalen had a really good day. Now, again, controlled environment. Still, everyone else has to play in it. And the quarterback, listen, I'm not getting my quarterback killed in a joint practice. So whatever that means, that's fine. Okay. But he was good. Not to dismiss it. You know, when you're on target, couple behind passes he had, but the majority, I mean, you're talking like 7 out of 10 passes were on target. There were a couple that were like 3 of them were exceptional. Okay. I mean, Ronald goes, the term flip flop and drives me crazy because it means you're too stubborn to accept new info. Roland, no shit. Those guys are like old dudes that think that take. Roland, there's no take in cement. Unless you're Skip Bayless, who just won't do what I do just now. Jalen had a really good day today. Okay, he had a good day today. Performed well. What do you want me to say? He sucked? Lie to you? That's not why you fuckers come here. I don't do that. The guy plays well. I'm not going to be stubborn enough to go, well, you know what? It's against practice, guys. I don't care. You're on the field and you've got film on you and you're performing. That is exactly what you're being paid to do and get yourself ready for September 6th. Keely Ringo broke up a couple passes, broke up a touchdown pass in the end zone. He does not look like Isaiah Rodgers. He just does not. He's not there yet. And by the way, I saw Mitchell getting roasted a few times by really inadequate wide receivers because the Patriots, I don't know who they have at wideout. Who do the Patriots have at wideout? Okay? Who do the Patriots have at wideout? Senor's answer why you talk shit on because I don't believe that he's better than Teron Arnold. That's why. That was the guy I would have took. And by the way, he hasn't played in a regular season game, but he's looking the part. That's all really I've said. Okay? So, Senor, if you don't fucking like that, I'm sorry, guy. I'm not going to give you roses. That's right. They're rookies. No shit. No shit. We're not talking about seasoned guys here. So what exactly are you talking about? I mean, he's a rookie. Okay? Yeah, Demario Douglas spanked him in an out route. That's okay. He's a young player. Like Senor says. Okay? Senor goes like this, you ranked him over Arnold. That's what the ranking was. He was ranked over Arnold. He was taking 2 picks after him or before him. We're not talking about 10 picks, dude. Holy shit. I'll tell you, hey, Senor, okay, you win. Let's move on. Must be tough at a dinner table with you, son. Holy shit. No problem, guy. We'll see you September. Seals, you shit on Dijon saying that he'll be hurt till the bye. No, I said that he'll be an impact till the bye. He's already missed 3 weeks of camp. Let's see. He's back. He's back now. He hasn't played. He won't play this week. So he'll miss 4 weeks. You don't really think they're going to put him out there and start playing. He's only running around right now in team drills. Not team drills, individual drills. He's not running in team drills. He's not playing on Thursday night. You don't really believe that Corporate Dijon is playing in that second preseason game on Thursday night, do you? That'll be his second preseason game he missed. That'll be the 4th week he's missed. What are you talking about? Trotter Jr. is getting better. He's getting better and better. I talked to this scout, and we were in agreement that when the Eagles took him, I'm like, the kid's slow. He ran a 4.8 40. I mean, this guy's a special teams guy at best. And he's not looking like it. He's making plays, had an INT. I mean, is it because the group sucks so bad? Well, I don't know. He's flashing. He's flashing. Okay? Okay? He's flashing. Bradbury got some look at safety today. Patriots aren't buying it, though. They don't believe he can play in the secondary. Okay? Mike says that Trotter looks like a quick ascender. He's learning, man. Okay? Just say you were wrong. Now, what am I wrong about, Andres? Here, what am I wrong about? What am I wrong about? Tell me on April 13th, Andres, what I'm wrong about. What am I wrong about? You play your first game September 6th. What am I wrong about? What am I wrong about right now? He says everything. Like what? Name one. Name one. Okay? Name what Andreas, what am I wrong about? What am I wrong? What am I wrong about? Tell me. Everything? Which one? Deshaun starts week 1. Okay. How are you right? There's not a chance that defensive coordinator is starting a guy who's missed 4 weeks of training camp. You can fucking forget that guy. That ain't happening. Wrong on Jalen? It's August 13th, son. Don't worry. He'll prove me right. Okay? You have nothing on August 13th that I'm wrong about. Nothing. 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 Seals, you are wrong about the fundamentally sound aspects of most comprehensive defensive systems in the league. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay? I have no idea. You said Hurts would never win a Super Bowl. No. That's not what I said, Daz. I picked the Eagles to go to the Super Bowl in 22. So you're wrong. I never said that. I picked your Eagles to go to the Super Bowl, and they did. I say to never win it. So let's get it right. I apologize to you every year for what? Last year? Didn't need to. I was right on everything. I was right on everything. What are you right about? Preseason? On what? Feels Mitchell and Arnold taken back-to-back will be linked for their careers. Correct. Do you think Arnold is suited for the slot and cornerback? Mitchell is more versatile, while Arnold played better competition. Bob, I think he's on a better defense, too, in Detroit. I think he's on a better defense, and he's got better people in front of him, linebackers and the front four are better. So he's got better personnel in front of him. Okay? I mean, he's got just better people in front of him. Let's continue here. They got some pressure, for sure. They got some pressure. I was told Jalen probably got about 50 reps. Got about 50 reps today, somewhere around that number. And he was pretty good, man. Defense, this is what the takeaway was. And by the way, this was the takeaway when I text Clint Hurt. Nothing really changed. Nobody's really thought anything differently of the defense. I mean, the coaches aren't They're still Switzerland, kind of. The funny thing about Trotter is he looks like most of us thought Dean would be. I like the kid. Hit the like. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, man. I mean, I'm with you on that. Okay, I'm with you on that. Uh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. Please, guys, hit the like button. We appreciate you guys. Hey, I'll tell you what, Jarrell, man, that thing yesterday, you guys were just absolutely insane, man. I mean, of all the shows, someone's starting to figure out my inside source. Okay, someone's starting to figure out my inside source. DRC thinks you. Hey, by the way, DRC. Here's the one thing that here's my overall takeaway. I think you young guys are playing pretty decent, and they're showing up. Okay, they're just showing up. Stills wishes he was in Big Bill's league. Wake me up when you're in it 25 years. Then come call me. Bro, I'm considered one of the best to ever do this. Your boy wrote it too in the book, in his own book. Okay. Hey, good luck. Hey, by the way, I wish him the best. I totally do. Good luck to him. Hope he's around. Hope he stays. By the way, I think he's going to. Okay, absolutely. Fly. Come on, Fly. You're supposed to be somebody in here who's taking care of Big Sills, not barking everyone out here. Sills, I've been watching since the season, and you're growing big time. Hey, thank you so much, man. By the way, we grow because of you. We grow because of you. Look, let me give you my overall take here. I think you young guys, man. Yeah. How these young guys, and I don't know what impact they're going to bring yet. To me, this is going to come down to communication. It really is. Are they going to be able to be on this field at the same time? 34, thank you, brother. That means a lot. Thank you. Big picking. Hey, Maniac has been here from day one, too. Growing because of all the cannolis. Senor. See, Senor and I. Senor, you're good people, man. I know you are. Deep down, underneath all those meatballs, I believe you're good people. You grow because you get offended. What is that? Okay, I don't know. Welcome to the Club Phillies. Hey, you should see what happened. Guys, if you ever get a chance, you got to go over to my Twitter page. I have completely lit a fire under every single Padre fan because I said this, the valuations of the team came out. Oh, by the way, the Eagles are worth $6.75 billion. Jeffrey Lurie should bend over and kiss all your asses every day for giving him that wealth enhancement program known as Lincoln Financial. You guys, he should be thanking you for what you did for him by giving. Thank you, A34. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea moving to Philly, and I'd have no problem with that. Guys, he should be kissing your ass for what he did and what you guys did for him. Okay? Should be kissing your asses. That Eagle team is now worth, what did he buy the team for? $190 million or some shit like that? Team's worth $6.75 billion now. Holy cow, the Eagle fans are awesome. You should see what is going on my Twitter page at Dan Sileo Show. All the low-life Padre fans are like upset with me because I said the Chargers were right to move out of San Diego. And the team now has tripled its value, worth $5.5 billion. And they don't even own a stadium. Thank you so much, Kimberly. It means a lot. Thank you. And they're like, what do you mean? I go, yeah, the only thing your baseball team is known for is Big Macs and Tony Gwynn. Ray Kroc owned the Padres. And I said, you're known for Big Macs you're known for Big Macs and Tony Gwynn. And they're all like, what do you mean? We're the hottest team. I'm like, you lost more games in 1969 than any team in baseball. Okay? I mean, any team in baseball. You've lost more games since 1969 than any team. And you're the Dodgers bitch. And you're sitting there trying to tell me that, hey, oh, no, we're hot. I'm like, come on, man. You're known for hamburgers, Big Macs, and Tony Gwynn. Give me a break. And the San Diego chicken. Yeah, you're known for the San Diego. But that was more. Yeah, the San Diego chicken was with the Padres. That's right. The San Diego Padre. Or the chicken. Holy cow, are they pissed off at me. Hey, DRC. You're right, man. I don't know what it is. I think it's like what Xander said. I'm an antagonizer or an antagonist. Because all I said was, I go, the Chargers were right to move out. I got to take a look at this. Because they're blowing up my Twitter. Don't throw. What are you talking about? We're a really great franchise. I'm like, thank God I don't have to cover a shitbag franchise like the Padres. Holy cow. And they're really mad at me now. So, hey, you guys can feel this, know this, that you guys aren't the, holy cow, these guys are really crying. Holy shit. Holy, I'm a joke. Okay, I'm a joke. Stop responding. Oh, man. Hey, let me get back to a real team. I got to get back to a real team here. That's the Eagles. Can you imagine me having to cover that shitty team for 5 years? And I did. Oh, it's terrible. I was the pregame guy, too, for the Padres. It was terrible. It's terrible, man. Covering being a pregame host for the shittiest team in baseball history. Got to tell you, it's not cool. Since day one, I'll be here until I croak. The show rules, Sills. So do you, maniac. I promise you, one day we're going to go out for some. We're going to go out for some flounder, brother. Okay, watch what I post there, Sills. Hey, don't fuel those idiots. Sills, you're an asshole, but I'm here every day. Xander, is this not a shirt? Is this not a shirt? Sills, you're an asshole, but I'm here every day. Oh, my God. Oh, my. Oh, man. Give me a break. Sills was at a low life in his point when he applied for the job for the Padres. No, he came with the goddamn thing, Eduardo. I was the morning show host on 1090, the flagship, and they go, you want to do it? And I was doing it for an extra $200. Think about it, $200 a game. And I did over 160 of them. That's not a bad payday. Okay, that's not a bad payday. I got $200 a show. Okay, for 35 minutes. And I said, yeah, I think I'll do it. So I went, yeah, and I did it for 2 years. 160 some games, $200 a pop. You add it up. Yeah, $200. I'm awake or you. $200 a game for 160 plus games. You tell me. That ain't too bad. For 30 minutes. Okay. I mean, hey, I'd have not. And I did it from my home. Sills, did you ever see John Kruk? I did see John Kruk. I didn't see him in the chicken outfit, but I've seen him out in San Diego. Yeah, I've seen him out a couple times. So what am I hearing is that the station needed to pay you extra to deal with the Padres? Oh yeah, dude, they had to pay me $300,000, and they had to pay me extra money all the time just to keep my ass there. Dude, I was going to take the Colin Cowherd shift at ESPN when he left. That was earmarked to take that job. I was going to go and leave and go either there or to the Bay Area in San Francisco and go to work on the game. I had a 3-year contract to go to work at the game. Then all of a sudden Odyssey said, no, we want you to go to Boston. Then the pandemic hit and it was all bullshit. Hey, Daniel, thank you. Guys, please hit the like button. We're killing it. Let me finish this up over here, though. Let me give you my overall takeaway. Okay. They had a good day. They had a good day. It was productive. I think everybody got their work in. I think that my only problem is that when you have a controlled scrimmage like that and you're the Eagles, is that enough on defense? I can't think that Vic is going to really like that. But then again, you get quality reps Thursday night against the same team. Remember what happened last time? Xander, correct me if I'm wrong. But they had a good controlled scrimmage against the Patriots 2 years ago. Then the game came. I thought the Patriots handed it to them. But then again, that was Bill Belichick coaching. That's a whole different thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole different world there. And I don't know. Jared Mayo, Bill Belichick, that's quite a nosedive off a cliff. Okay? That's quite a nosedive. Dan Sileo, if Trotter balls out, how much would it help our defense? How much would it help your salary cap? Dude, you don't have to go and get a top flight linebacker in the draft if he can play, or you go get another guy in next year's draft, and you don't have to spend $5 million on a linebacker. You pay him on a rookie deal. Remember, he's a 5th rounder. How much is he making, you think? $1 million? Dude, that's a steal. That's a steal. If he's making $1 million, he might not be. Remember, he's 2 rounds away from the 7th round. Brock Purdy makes $800,000. So where is he? $1 million, maybe? With incentives? Dude, he balls out and he's making $1 million, and maybe you develop him into being a ball player. That's a win. That's a win. Okay? That's a win. I want Barron for Clemson next year. Is he on my list? I've got some of these players that I wrote down. Some of the top flight players. I wrote some of the names down. Some guys that I'm looking at. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that Parkins kid from LSU is the best backer in the draft. I don't know where he'll be, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on some of the position players that maybe the Eagles can get. I didn't rank them on where they would go because obviously the quarterbacks are always going to go high and they're always going to be overvalued. But I wrote the 10 best players I think that are in that draft. Kid from Colorado's number 1? Probably. Okay? Probably. Let me go back to this though. And you know what? So they did activate Cooper DeJean today from non-football injured list. Could he be ready for the opener? And that's a lot. How many days away are we till September 6th? How many are we away? A month? We a month away from the first week of the season? No, it's not 2 weeks. Oh, it is. It's about 2.5 weeks. No way. No way is he ready. No way. He'll be close because he's young. My problem's Gardner Johnson. I don't know. Boy, Gardner Johnson missing time, and he's injured with a shoulder. I can't have him out. So let me ask you this. Okay. If Gardner Johnson is not available in week 1 against the Packers, who are your safeties? Avonte Maddox and Reed Blankenship? Man. Then you got to count on Avonte more. Avante's more injury prone than Gardner Johnson. Dude, this is why Bradbury's on the team. No shit, naughty. Hey, Big John, thank you, man. Okay? Thank you very much. Who are you putting at safety? Gardner Johnson is going to be injured all year. You're really going to count on Avonte Maddox? You signed that kid who, and get this, what did the Eagles turn around and do? They signed a kid who's played 5 games in 2 years, who's injured in a boot. Okay, well, that's not helping. Who are you playing? Seals playing the kids. That's why possibly that they're putting Quinyon Mitchell in that position to play over there. And they may play him there. They may play him over there. Bradbury simply for IQ. Okay. Boy, you're playing guys out of position. You're trying to tell me if Gardner Johnson, let me tell you this, how important Gardner Johnson is to this defense. He's the guy that links the corners together. Because Reed Blankenship, dude, he's a good ball player. But Reed Blankenship is not an impact player. Sidney Brown, dude, stop with that. He won't be ready for the middle of the season. This guy's still recovering from a knee injury. You're trying to tell him, that's not happening. Take him out of your mind. Sills, playing these kids this year will lead to growing pains. Can front office handle that and not overreact? No. Howie will not handle that. Cost Nick his job. Cost Nick his job. How about McCollum? We're naming dudes here that can't play against. Can Sills handle that? Playing the young guys? Why? You're a Super Bowl team. That's what you keep telling me. So you're okay going 10-7? Okay. Dude, I'm okay with the Eagles going 10-7 and then playing like a 14-win team in December. I'm okay with that. If 10-7 leads to you playing like a 14-win team because you had to go through growing pains in the first 3 months of the season, what's that to you when you're blowing teams out late in the year? That's exactly what happened to Kansas City last year. They were playing like a 9-win team halfway through the year. The Raiders fucking beat them. You're like, that's not working. All of a sudden, they got better. By the end of the year, they were playing better than the Ravens. They were playing better than the Ravens. Okay? I don't care what your record is, as long as you win your division. Because you get the home field game at minimum. And if your record's good enough, you might get the bye because you get home field. Dude, someone's going to say, Sills, honest to God, who do you think really is going to be the home field team in the NFC? You know, honest to God, you really can't. You don't know. Does Detroit get injured? Does San Francisco get hurt? What happens with Ayuk? All that shit. Is Purdy turn into the pumpkin people sometimes think he may be? Do the Eagles defense? Does that thing is that thing the blowtorch I think it is? Or is it something all of a sudden gets better by November or October? Nobody knows that shit. No idea. Hey, thank you, Jalen from Toronto. Love that city, man. Really one of the best. 49ers schedule is easy as hey, DMAC, how can that be? They're the number 1 team in the NFC, and they got the easiest schedule? That's a new one on me. That defense will take a year to learn and gel. Hey, Naughty, absolutely. They're going to be better, way better next year. Thank you, Eduardo. Love our guys reminding me to have you guys please hit that like button. You guys are fantastic. Thank you again, man. I can't thank you enough, okay? 10-11 wins, and we're playing good. I'll take that any day. Podcast, right on. Dude, the 10-1 stuff this coming season, stop it. Dude, you don't have a balanced football team yet. It is going to be tough. Xander thinks you're winning 14 games. You're not winning 14 games with that defense. You know what you could do, though? You could be better by the end of the year and look like a 14-win team. There's no question. One of the comments coming out of camp today is how good that offense looks, how talented it is. You know what else the Patriots said? That thing needs a little more cooking on defense. That thing needs to be in the oven a long time. You got a long way to go with that thing, man. Okay, look, you got a 14. I would agree with this. You got a 14-win offense. You got a 7-win defense. That's facts. Now, to the point where you go, okay, Dan, that's fair. But how about the NFC? We're 2 preseason or almost 2 preseason games. I look at this controlled practice that they had, this joint practice, kind of add that in there. How good are the offenses going to be in the NFC? Well, you're taking on a hell of a one in the opening week with Jordan Love. Jordan Love's a good football player. Matt LaFleur can call games. He's a good coach. He's a better play caller than Kellen Moore will ever be. Jalen will be the MVP and carry us back to the Super Bowl. All doubters will eat crow. Well, that's what you're hoping for. And by the way, let's do something here. I want to ask Big Fish, Little Boat, because people in here think this. Big Fish, Little Boat, do you think that I'm not rooting for Jalen Hurts to be the MVP and get the team back to the Super Bowl? Do you think that I'm not rooting for that? Do you think I'm not rooting for that? How many in here think I'm not rooting for that? How many in here think I'm not rooting for right there? Big Fish, Little Boat. Josh goes, I'm absolutely not. JM knows me better than pretty much anybody. Look at DMC. No, you're not. Why in the world would I not want to have a successful team and a successful quarterback to help my show? Do you actually think me being right helps my show? Who would want to hear 6 months of losing football? Dude, guys, I don't do things. I'm a ratings. I follow ratings. Okay? I follow what people want to listen to. Don't act stupid. Like everyone's take. Dude. Just because you're critical and honest doesn't mean you're rude. You aren't rude. I'm rude. You know what? Hey, remember Xander? Xander will tell you this as well. Hey, guys, let me just put it to you this way here. Hey, when they were 2-5, me and Xander were going like this in 21. Damn, this is going to be a long year, man. Holy shit. Viewership dropped off. No one wanted to hear shit. People were giving up on Nick. Okay? That's right, man. That's all this is, my friend. I really call it like I see it. That don't mean I'm right. Seals, is there a possibility our offense can be better than the greatest show on turf? Or will this offense be better than 22? Ace, this is what I have. This is what I would hope for. You're never going to be a prolific passing offense like that offense with Kurt Warner and them dudes. But you know what you can be? You can be the most dominant defense or offense. Running the ball, versatility. You can be the most versatile. Not saying they weren't with Marshall Faulk. Dude, Marshall Faulk was the best player on that team. And that includes the quarterback, Torrey Holt, and all them guys that were on that team. Okay? Dude, you do not have Marshall Faulk on your team, though. Make sure you bring Seth on after an Eagle loss, Sills. He knows what he sees and can articulate the flaws of the coaching staff and players. These dudes in here acting like if you're not giving them a reach around, you don't support them. Hey, you know what, James? That's always been my take, just because I'm critical. You know what? Somebody tweeted this at me today. They go like this. Hey, Sills. He goes, why do you always point out the negative? You know what my first response was? Because I'm always looking to get better. Aren't you? I thought it was a simple answer. I really did. I thought it was a simple answer. Isn't that a simple answer? Because I'm always looking at getting better. Right? I mean, you're looking at getting better. Guys, do me a favor. Please hit the like button here. Look, man, I've been really proud of the fact that we now have a new partner here with our friends at BetUS. JAKIB Sports and BetUS have teamed up, and we're giving you the opportunity to find yourself a brand new book this football season for you to make all your fabulous bets. Make no other plans but to go to BetUS right now. Get this, 125% bonuses for up to your first 3 deposits, up to $2,000. How about this, though, too? You get 200% in crypto deposits, which is absolutely sensational. If it's good enough for Michael Vick, it is clearly good enough for you. Go to betus.com.pa. That's betus.com.pa. As I said, Michael Vick's there waiting for you there. Fastest payouts in the business, 24/7 personalized services each and every single day, 365 days of the year. They have live wagers on all major games. Plus, get this, if you want your own personal account, they will take you right to the guy, and he will take care of you each and every single bet. That's betus.com.pa. That's betus.com.pa. And do me a favor, when you roll there, tell them Big Sil sent you.
Michael Vick at betus.com. Catch an incredible 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits, plus 10% gambler's insurance. BetUS, my online sportsbook and casino.
If you missed any of today's show on the JAKIB Media channel, listen to the podcast on your way home. Available on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify.